I'm James with Linea Moldings, and today I'm going to take you through step-by-step instructions of how to install our crown moldings. Using our Martelous system, installation is quick and easy. Here is the room that we're going to be working in today. Notice the clearly visible paint lines where the wall and the ceiling meet. One of the key purposes of installing crown molding is to dress up this corner and to make that line less apparent. So there are two different tools you can use for installing Linea crown moldings. The first of those tools I'm going to show you how to use to install is using a finished nail gun and air compressor. So what we've done right now is we're cutting a square sample piece to help us mount all of our blocks and to make sure that all of our blocks are mounted flush. It's important to use the triangle to ensure that both sides of the sample piece are completely square. This is our inside corner, and we're about to mount it into this first corner here. We're going to use this sample piece that we cut earlier, that is now square, to make sure that this inside corner is mounted flush on both sides. Now that the corner is mounted flush, we're going to install it. Using a finished nail gun to install your Linea crown moldings rather than a hammer and nails is preferable but not necessary. It makes installation faster and the nail holes are smaller, making patchwork much easier. However, if you don't have access to a nail gun, we also have instructions of how to install with a hammer and nails. After using the sample piece to ensure the corner piece is mounted square, make sure to maintain constant pressure on the block to prevent it from moving during the installation process. Now that our corners are installed, we're going to measure and calculate our cuts. Here is the overhead layout of the room we will be working on. The wall we are currently working on, wall A, is measured at 140 inches. Each length of Linea crown molding is 96 inches, which means this wall will require 2 lengths of molding and 1 relay piece. We want the relay piece to land in the center of the wall to create symmetry. This wall will also have an inside and outside corner. The inside corner takes 4 inches and the outside corner takes 2 inches of wall space. The relay takes up a total of 2 inches. To calculate our cut, we take 140 inches, the total length of the wall, minus the corner pieces and relay piece. We then divide this number by the pieces of molding our wall will require. The result is 66 inches. Be sure to make only one cut at this length. We will measure the exact length of the final piece after the first piece has been mounted and installed. Now that the corner pieces have been installed and you've made your first calculations, it's time to make your cut. Measure and mark where you want to cut on the Linea crown molding and use your triangle and saw to make your cut. Make sure you hold the triangle steady against the molding to get a straight cut. Apply industrial strength adhesive on the back of your Linea crown molding. Next, carefully set the crown up to the inside corner you installed earlier and mount it to the wall. 10 to 12 nails per length of crown is ideal, and the glue will provide a long-lasting hold. For relay blocks, glue is not necessary. 4 finish nails should provide enough hold for the piece. Now that those pieces have been installed, measure the length for the remaining piece. Install it. The relay piece also makes seaming much easier, so you don't have to worry about trying to seam the two pieces together on the wall. Because no matter how hard you try to seam it, you're always going to be able to see where the two lengths of molding meet without the relay piece. Notice how after the relay piece is installed, it adds an additional symmetry to the room and helps to break up the monotony of the pattern. Now that the moldings are mounted, it's time to caulk and patch them. As you can see in this close-up shot, the seams and nail holes are still partially visible. It requires caulk to fill in these seams to complete the look we are trying to achieve. First, use a simple patch and paint or nail hole filler to fill your nail holes. Next, use caulk to fill the seams. We recommend a 50-year brilliant white caulk as this best matches the standard finish of Linea crown moldings. Keep a damp rag nearby to help clear excess caulk. Notice the difference between the caulked portion of the seams and the non-caulked portion. Once you are done patching, the room is now complete. Linea crown moldings act as a perfect finishing touch for the room. It is like framing a beautiful painting. Well, that was easy. I hope this tutorial and video guide has answered all the questions you may have had about installing our beautiful crown moldings. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact us anytime at our email address at info@lineamoldings.com or toll free at 877-635-4448. And we'll see you next time. Please come back and visit our website again to look for any new videos or material we might have posted. Thanks.